two big stalwarts of the game, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli, called time on their test career or their international test career. Were you aware this was going on, and how do you see this? Because that sets you back as a coach in terms of preparations for England.
See, I'll tell you one thing. I think when you start the game and when you want to finish it, it's a very individual decision. No one has the right, be it the coach, the selector, be it anyone in this country, has any right to tell someone when to retire and when not to retire. So it comes from within, and yes, we've got to be without two senior players, two really experienced players, and sometimes I believe that it's the opportunity for some other people to put their hand up and say, okay, I'm ready for it. So yes, it will be tough, but then there'll be people putting their hand up for sure, because this question was asked to me before Champions Trophy as well when Jasprit Bumrah wasn't there, and I said exactly the same thing. Someone missing out might give another person an opportunity to do something special for the country. Hopefully there'll be other guys waiting for that opportunity.
How was it for you? Was it those 3 consecutive ducks that switched it off for you, that you said, it's time for me to call time on my career? Or did you feel there is enough cricket? Were they, you know, it's a difficult phase, isn't it, for a player to feel that I've got some more fuel in the tank, I can go a few more miles, but somewhere there is a clash between the head and heart.
Look, you mentioned about 3 ducks. Yes, I got 3 ducks in 2014, and we ended up winning IPL. And I got 4 half centuries in a row after that as well. So that's the kind of profession we come from. That every time, every day, you've got a success or a failure. It's not like our graph goes like this, it goes like this. And that's why it's always exciting to be living on the edge, that living with uncertainty. So as I mentioned, that retirement, when it's time for you to go, is something which is not only about scoring runs, it's not only about how you're batting, it's not only about where your future lies, it's also about how much fire is there inside you, whether you've got the motivation tomorrow to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and try and be the best you can. There are so many different things that goes inside a human mind and in a sportsman's life, which probably makes him take that decision. And that's the reason why I say that retirement is a very, very individual decision.
When was that moment for you? Was it on the field or off it, when perhaps something said in your head, it's over? Or, I don't think I need to play this format anymore?
Look, in 2018, when I retired from all the formats, and I remember I just woke up one day and I said that I do not have the motivation anymore to wake up at 7 o'clock and try and be the best player I could be. And there is nothing to look forward to. Yes, there will always be things like, okay, can I win another trophy in the IPL? I wasn't playing international cricket. Can I be part of the winning IPL team? But I had already been part of those IPL winning teams twice, so I thought that there was not enough motivation. I said that if I can't be the best I can be, if I do not have the motivation to train the way I want to train, it's time for me to go. And once you finish, there should not be any regrets. And that's why I keep telling people that once you finish, never look back, thinking that wish I could play another 1 year, wish I could play another 6 months. If you have that feeling, don't retire. Might as well give yourself another go for 6 months or 1 year. But once you finish, you should be absolutely content with yourself. And you should, the next morning when you wake up, you should wake up with absolute peace in your mind.
How did politics happen? Many would say you retired because you wanted to get into politics. Had you already thought that you were going to enter politics, you're going to contest elections, East Delhi and all of that?
No, the politics just happened, and I don't know how it happened. The reason why it happened was probably, I remember हमारे देश में people tweet on every issue. People have opinions on every issue. People sitting in those AC box have opinion about everything. And there was one day I was sitting and I was saying that, see, either I have an opinion about everything, or either I should stop having opinions about everything, or either I should have the courage to go on the field and try and make things happen or try and change something where I feel this country needs to go. And that was one moment where I thought that either I fight the elections or I do not start having opinions about everything. And I gave it a go, and I still believe, I think good people should get into politics. This is a myth when people say that good people should not get into politics. Absolutely, good people should go get into politics, because ultimately it's our country. This country belongs to... This country does not belong to one political party or two political parties. This country belongs to 140 crore Indians, and we are the stakeholders of this country. So if you have the desire to do something good for the country, make sure if you have the desire with the right intent to get into politics, go give it a shot, because that's the only way this country can change. But if you keep saying this, that, oh, good people should not get into politics, this is not the field for good people or educated people, you're highly mistaken. I think this country needs those kind of people.
Then if that was the case, then why did you leave Netagiri and went back to becoming mentor again?
No, because
KKR mentor ho gaye.
Because after 5 years, I realized that my love is somewhere else. Because I feel that cricket is something which I have done all my life. And cricket is something which gives me happiness. But it wasn't that today I'm sitting here and having a regret that for 5 years I became an MP. At least I can sit back and I can tell myself that I give it my absolute honest shot at it. But yes, once you've given an honest shot and then you realize that your peace or your happiness lies somewhere else, and that's one of the reasons why I got back into cricket as well. Because this is something which I've done all my life, and that's one of the reasons why I got back into cricket.
So tell me honestly, when you got into the KKR...
Everything I've said here has been absolutely honest, so there is nothing dishonest.
See, he's not so serious after all. But without the game face is what I bet, that when you went into that KKR dressing room as a mentor, did you think कि अगर जीत गया तो इंडिया कोच बन जाऊंगा? अगर टाइटल जीता तो इंडिया कोच बन जाऊंगा? Did you have that in the back of your head?
इतनी आगे की तो मैंने अपनी जिंदगी में कभी नहीं सोचा, but पहली बात तो ये है कि जब मैं KKR वापस गया, I had no such intentions. पहली बात तो ये है कि I can never predict कि IPL is such a big beast. Going back to KKR after 8 years, and we were thinking of doing well, but not thinking that what if we won the IPL and I'll end up becoming the head coach. Never ever. It just happened so quickly, where I myself sometimes, when I look back, feel that things can change so quickly. Means 6 महीने और 4 या उसी time. In fact, जब वो IPL चल रहा था, I was not contesting the elections. So IPL and elections were happening simultaneously. So imagine not fighting the elections to going back to KKR after 7 years and ending up winning the IPL and becoming the head coach. So within a span of 2 months, leaving politics to becoming the head coach was never on my agenda. In fact, there was no such discussions as well. That's why I say that keep believing, keep doing the right things with honesty. A lot of things can change very quickly.
देखिए, life has a plan for you and life will keep opening doors और रास्ता दिखा. पर कुछ तो plan होगा ना कि playoffs तक
इंडिया कोच का कोई plan नहीं था.
Playoffs तक पहुंच गए. I think खबरें दौड़ रही थी. Gautam Gambhir is in the run for India coach.
I'll tell you one thing. First of all, तो किसी को ये भी नहीं पता था कि whether Rahul Dravid will finish his tenure after winning the T20 World Cup, because he could have easily got another 2-3 years. So there was nothing in my mind कि हम playoff तक पहुंच जाएं या trophy जीत जाएं and then I'll end up becoming the head coach, because मेरा काम KKR के dressing room में जाके सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ थी कि KKR को IPL trophy जिताना और किस तरीके से हम जिता सकते हैं सब मिल के, and fortunately that happened. उसके अलावा I was not thinking about anything.